Welcome back to my channel, friends. Today's mission, unveiling those epic moments of genuine kindness from total strangers. We're hitting the beach today to unravel those heartwarming tales that will hopefully restore your faith in humanity. And get ready to be inspired as we ask one simple question. What's the nicest thing a total stranger has ever done for you? Let's dive in and rediscover that genuine kindness still exists in our world. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Candy.
I'm Joe.
I'm Jess.
Hey man, my name is Juan.
Hello, my name is Michaela.
Hi, my name is Katrin.
Hi, Ana Laura.
Well, I think the nicest thing that a stranger has done for me is one evening, it was very dark, it was very cold, and I had to go and pick my son up. He was at a friend's, and I had an issue with my car, so something underneath the car had come loose and it was scraping on the road, and I thought, oh my God, what can I do? And the car stopped and two people got out, and the husband got out of the car. He was lying on the road, he was fiddling under the car, and he managed to fix it. And I think without him, I would have been in a real pickle, not being able to get my son, not being able to drive my car, so that made a big difference.
Oh, that's an amazing story. And how did it felt like to get this help from a stranger?
It felt really good actually, because they went out of their way. The man ended up covered in dirt, you know, he was lying on the road, it was freezing cold. But for me, it did make a big difference, because I probably wouldn't have known what to have done if he hadn't have stopped and helped me.
Wow, that's an amazing message for the world, I think. Thanks a lot.
So I was playing a show, so I'm a musician, and there was a lady that came up to us like before the show in Paris, and she travelled like really far for the show, and she was saying that so she'd seen us previously, and she gave each members of the band like a rock, and she was like, this is like the type of rock that reminds me of you, like this is what it does, this is what it's called, because like that's what she spent her life kind of studying. And yeah, she gave all of us like these beautiful rocks, and she was like, this will give you good energy for your lives, so I carry it with me everywhere. I don't have it with me now.
Wow, amazing story. And how did it felt like to get this from a totally stranger you just met? Like, how did it feel for you?
Yeah, it was lovely, to be honest. I didn't really know what to say at the time. I got a bit emotional. I don't really know what to say now.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks a lot.
I was thinking about Sri Lanka, which is like a lot of nice people, and there I was traveling with like a local bus, and I was sitting next to this local family, and they had some food with them, and they saw like I started smiling with them, but they couldn't speak my language, or I didn't speak English, I didn't speak Sri Lankan, so they were just smiling, and then they're like, you want some food, like giving it to me, and I thought that was like really sweet. Just because we didn't speak, we could still like share a nice moment together on the bus. So I think that was really nice.
That's an amazing story. And how did it felt like to be in a country where you can't speak the language, where you like it's your first time in this country? Like, how did it feel to get this this gift from a stranger?
It felt like really warm, like a family, and I was kind of part of the culture, so I really liked it. It was like a special moment.
Amazing. Thanks. Thank you for that.
I think one time I was like very into my phone and was like texting a friend, and I was like almost hit by a car actually, and someone put me back. So I was very thankful. This was very kind.
Oh wow, that's an amazing story. And where did that happen?
I think that happened in New York. Yeah, it was in New York.
Wow, good question. I do have one story. It happened like a year and a half ago. I was in Australia with a girlfriend that I had. We were driving in the middle of the East Coast in a fucked up car. It was like a Nissan Tira, I remember, 1.8. And the road was super long, and you didn't have like petrol stations, you didn't have shops, like nothing. So one of my tires is like fell off. So we were like dropped off in the middle of the highway, in the middle of the path actually. It was like a single path. So I was waiting there, and I was new with her, so it was like a bit uncomfortable, and I was getting nervous, and we were waiting there for 1 or 2 hours until the first youth came next to us, and he offered me to, okay, I can pick you up and I can drive and see if we find something. So we drove for 5 hours without stopping until the first petrol station. He helped me to fix the tire. He paid it. He didn't let me pay for that. And then we drove like 5 hours back. So it was like super late. And he was like, okay, guys, thank you. I have to go. And I never knew nothing. I never knew his name. He never let me pay him the fix. And thanks to him, we went to the hotel and we made it. So thanks to that guy that I don't know his name.
Wow, that's as well an overwhelming story, I think. Like, how did you feel in this moment? Like, can you tell me what were your thoughts in this moment when this happened?
At first, I was trying to make some conversations when I was driving with him, but after a couple of hours, I was like, okay, I really need to do something for this guy. So in that moment, I was doing flipping houses. So I told him, hey, I can do some work for you to pay this. And he told me, I don't need the money, man. I think that he was like a super rich guy, actually. But after that, because I didn't give nothing to him, I was like, okay, I have to do something good for somebody, or if I see somebody in the same situation, I'm gonna help that guy. And I actually did it with a motorcycle in Argentina with a guy that happened the same. So I think that creates that effect on my mind.
Amazing. I'm overwhelmed right now because I think these stories are really like they can change. You know, like they can change humans, because when other people maybe see this, you know, they will maybe like do a difference in the world. So that's amazing. Thank you a lot.
You're welcome, man. Amazing.
One time, when I was the first time that I was here, I go to take a walk through the neighborhood, and my phone is not charged. I don't have money. I don't have any cash. I don't have anything. And I would start walking around all the restaurants, and in one time I go through the restaurant and I say like, I don't have any cash, I don't have any charger, I need to call my boyfriend and say like, I need to get here and pick me up. So the restaurant, one woman and one guy was really kind people, and they give me a plate of food, a glass of water, and they charged the phone. So it was really nice thing. So I'm really thankful for that.
Wow, that's amazing. And where did this happen? Like, was it here in Valencia?
Was here in Valencia. Yeah, the first week that I came to here. So it was really good.
Wow, amazing. And how did it felt like for you to just get this help like from total strangers? Because I think it's unbelievable, you know, like to just like you could charge your phone, you could get food. Like, how did it feel like?
It felt amazing. It felt like the kindness of the people was really good. They have a really good energy too. So for me, it was like I need to get back that kind of kindness to another people, to another kind of situation that someone is going through. So it's a lesson, I think.
So it made you to just like, yeah, you learned that you have to give it back to a different person, right? To just give love back, spread love.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good.
Do you have anything that you want to share with the world?
No, it's like be kindness to each other. Yeah, you know, no one knows what other people is passing through, or just to be kind.
Amazing. I loved your answer, really. Thanks a lot. Wow. Amazing.
So she was doing an exchange semester in Brazil with a few friends from university. They were coming back from classes, and they were on the bus all discussing, you know, what to do, where to stay that night. Actually, because they didn't have enough place for all of them, because one of them was receiving friends over, like from abroad, and she was worried about the situation because she didn't know if she would be able to sleep somewhere, you know, like have a place to sleep. And then out of the sudden, a stranger just like knocks at her at her
Y
shoulder.
la chica que venía detrás nuestro, entonces
Okay, so
la chica que estaba detrás
moment of the
nuestro,
truth,
que
they're
era
on the bus,
desconocida,
this stranger approaches her, like she
me dice,
she
perdón,
turns
no
around,
te hagas
and the
problema,
stranger
en mi
offers
casa
her,
hay
like,
un lugar y te
hey,
puedes
if
quedar
you don't
a
have a
dormir
place
sin
to sleep
problema.
tonight,
No
you
nos
can stay over at my
conocíamos de
place.
A partir de ese
And
momento
yeah,
me hice
well,
muy amiga
they
de esa
agreed,
chica
and she
y
slept
fue
at
la
her
que
place
luego
that
me
night.
ayudó
And
durante todo
yeah,
el
it turns out
intercambio
they
en el
became
final
very
a
close
que
and they
hablar
became
con
friends.
con
And
la parte
this stranger was the
los
person
auditores
that
del
later on
intercambio
helped
para ver
her
si yo me podía
with
quedar a vivir en
her
Brasil
exchange
y no volver a
semester, like, you
Argentina,
know,
que es lo que en
like
ese momento quería.
with the extension of the dates for her semester, because at the time she wanted to stay there and live permanently. So this person helped her to achieve that. So that was very honorable.
Yeah, that's like the craziest story I've heard, like from a stranger. So now you really have to tell me, how did you felt in this moment? Because I can't believe really that that happened to you. It's really like, it sounds for me like straight out of a novel. Really can't believe it. So tell me, how did you feel?
I was very
En ese
thankful,
momento yo estaba como
especially
muy
with life
agradecida
itself,
con la vida y con todo lo que me estaba
and
pasando en el
particularly with
intercambio.
this person,
Entonces
because
lo
she
tomé
was the
como
one
una
opening the
persona
doors
más
of her
que me abría las
own
puertas de
home
su casa
to
para
help her,
decirme,
and
tenés alojamiento, podés quedarte.
it was
Y yo
unbelievable for
confié
her
a 100
that someone would do that.
en ella y nada,
So
fue
yeah, she
la
was
verdad una actitud
very
muy hermosa.
grateful for this.
It's really crazy, like what you experience in your life. I think this is the most amazing story I've ever heard, and really, thanks a lot for being in the interview. That's it for today. Share this video with all your friends. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more uplifting content. See you on the next one. Peace out.